In the Philippines, Tzu continues to lend a hand to parents who are struggling to provide for their family. We take a look at 3 cases of how Tzu's financial aid has helped ease the worries of its recipients and brighten up their life. Throughout these stories, the underlying message is the same. Parents will do everything for their children, while Tzu volunteers will do what they can to support the parents.
Suffering from developmental delays, Sydney relies entirely on her mother. 5 years ago, Sydney suffered from a sepsis attack, and her mother rushed to the Tzu office in Quezon City seeking help.
Actually, I could say na God is using Chuchi as an instrument of His blessings for us.
Knowing that Shirley must take care of her daughter 24 hours a day, volunteers have provided subsidies for the pair since 2010 so that Shirley's financial burden is eased. Lying in bed, Siti is helpless against her battle with cancer. Mostly bedridden and weak, Siti cannot do much around the house and only holds on for the sake of her children.
I'm often troubled by my condition and think of just giving up, but then I remember my children, so I tell myself to be strong.
To ease this family's monetary worries, Tzu volunteers bring rice and monthly subsidies. Thanks to Tzu's assistance, Primrose and her family are temporarily staying at an orphanage, which is closer to the hospital where 3 of her children are receiving treatment.
I had thought that perhaps we only needed to go to the hospital in Manila once, then my children's condition would improve. It was only after getting to the hospital that I was informed they would need to go back monthly until they were at least 18.
3 of Primrose's children suffer from brittle bone disease, a congenital condition where bones are fragile. The money her husband earns is spent on paying for the children's medical fees. Thus, Tzu lends a hand financially to brighten up their life one day at a time.